Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, what the hell are you doing? I know, you came to join Joker and me, the Love Token, and Randy AI this evening. Captain B&B were supposed to stop by, but for some reason, I think they lost their ship. I don't know, for crying out loud. So in about, a minute and 15 seconds, it says a minute 20 something, but in 5 more seconds, I'm just going to shut up and get you ready for the show. Welcome to the party. Stop staring at the screen. Tell your friends. Bring them in. We've got giveaways. Who wants money? $20 seconds. What? Is this clock slow? Oh my God, Joker. I think we're live.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the show.
Yes, Duck. Oh no, he's got the shorts on, guys. Watch out. Watch out.
It's hot in here, bro.
Oh, I need to flip on my light. I forgot to flip on my light. I'm in the dark.
We got the coffee. We got the coffee.
Oh God.
Giving was that the coffee coin from last week's? No, the week before.
Yes.
A huge shout out to the coffee coin. I'm having my coffee right now, and I know Space Coffee is watching, and as well as the rest of the coffee lovers out there.
Oh my gosh, Jay Arson says hi. First one there. I think Jay's the winner. No, Larry's the winner from last week that won the crypto mining.
I can't remember who was the winner last week.
Larry's pretty consistent with showing up.
Yeah.
Larry and Jay are pretty consistent, I have to admit. So, Love Token.
Good morning, good afternoon.
How you guys doing?
You are.
How you doing, Randy AI? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Breathing. My wife hasn't killed me yet. All right. Like I said to you guys beforehand, Joker's the man to ask the questions. I'm the guy that runs this. If you can, and I am kind of goofy about this, send over your contract addresses. And we'll put it up on the screen. You could talk about the chart if you want to talk about the chart, but the number one thing that I will tell you is that you never know what the dev is going to do. That is what makes charts move. So it can look dead 1 minute, folks. But the fact is that these guys decide to do something as maybe community leaders or development, something in the background. You don't fall asleep on these guys, folks. Also, don't forget to share this out to everybody, because the more people that come in here, the more people get to hear about these wonderful folks and the stuff we have to say tonight. And the more people that get to come in here, the more likely we are to eventually get monetized and be able to, as I put it, put out more prizes. Now, this week, we're only doing the $20 USDC and the crypto mining giveaway, unless one of these fine projects has something they want to give out or Joker has something to give out. This is just the general agenda. Next week, we have another Ellie Powell wallet to give away, which is not cheap at all. So there's that aspect of things. And, of course, we got the crypto mining. I'm not doing the USDC next week. some things weren't so fruitful for us this past week or so. And so it's unfortunate, but not everything goes the same around here. But Joker, I'm going to hand it off to you and go from there. And I'm going to read this chat off to the side here.
Thank you very much, good sir, Captain. First and foremost, good morning, good afternoon, the rest of the world. I am in the morning, afternoon, just on the lunch, 12:30 p.m. I want to make a huge, obviously, announcement first in regards to all our partners. A huge shout out to them, and also to all our family and friends in the stream, and also who's listening right now. I'd see Bonga, which is probably J Dog, and then you got Sebastian. You got the fine community with Aki and the rest of the family, as well as the vet, Mr. Who's in there, and the Dream Cats, Mr. Dream himself, and also the Awkward family, T Deb, mate, loving the suit with the new PFP. I might put on a suit on myself. But a huge shout out again, once again, to all solid builders on the Web3. Welcome to our show, mate. I know the love token, and welcome to you and Randy AI. We have new guests tonight, and for all the listeners out there, make sure to go and look into their website, guys. We don't have to tell you again. You know how it works. Do your own research. Priority one, activity, and as we know, we're gonna have a new guest as always every week, and we will continue to bring you the best of the best and the new upcoming memes and utility or any NFT project that is on the rise. And we have this week a special guest, Love Token and Randy AI. Welcome to you guys.
How you guys doing?
Hi.
Welcome, welcome. Where are we gonna go first? Flip the coin. I think we're gonna go with the ladies first, should we or not?
Go for it.
Absolutely. Wait. Randy, is that right?
Yeah, actually my name is Heather, to be honest.
Oh, that there. What I was gonna say first and foremost, mate. I know you're not Randy.
Yeah.
It sounded like,
No. I have met women named Randy. Don't give me it. It's not
Yes.
Brandy, it's Randy.
okay, okay.
Yeah, I've known female Randys also, but that's not actually my name.
Nah, that's fine, love. Look, welcome to the show. I know Kat has been, always in the works behind the scene, and myself. First and foremost, mate, welcome to the show. And if you can let our, listeners and as well as our viewers, tell us about yourself.
Sure. So I've been in the water wastewater industry for 23 years as a systems integrator, meaning I do design, build, program the control systems that go into the water wastewater plants that make them operate. The pumps turning on and off, and etc. Um, I 3 years ago I started my own business, doing the same thing, and I also decided to go to become a wastewater licensed operator. And while I was doing that, I discovered that not only is the material that you have to use to take the test, it's kind of outdated. The DEP hasn't really updated it, but there's also really not that much material out there to help people study and gain knowledge in an accurate way. So I had set out to actually automate flashcards on a website before AI even came out to the public. But during that time, AI came out to the public. And so I started my own AI model, which I named Randy AI after came up with a little character, a raccoon. And the reason we chose Randy is because there happens to be a lot of Randys in the water wastewater industry, and it kind of fit with the raccoon. So, excuse me, that's how he was born. So he's a model that I'm basing off of Claude, actually, and the Claude language model. And he's been off the website. He's been, helping people. I just know there's a couple people last week that passed their exam thanks to him. Yeah, I'm ready to launch an app coming up. So the
Nice.
coin actually came as as kind of a accident, to be honest.
Yeah. So, uh, so you everything has been prepped, obviously, as we know, setting up everything and how you've achieved in regards to integrating your business into the AI model. It's really a great idea because as we know, when you run a business and you have a really great idea and there's not enough of it in the market, obviously you want to try and implement that and make it even better. So, in the app that about to release, when is do we have any due date, or is this gonna be a stealth launch or?
Yeah, so for the app, I actually just kind of gave my app developer a deadline of next Friday. I'd like to have it
No,
out. Yeah, yeah, because
you're putting the hammers down.
yeah, I did because they're a little late, and I really I can program and develop myself too. So
Yeah,
the edits that I gave them are just pretty much a little cosmetic, maybe, but mostly just text and content. So it shouldn't take that long. So I gave him the hammer yesterday. Yeah, so I'm hoping that it's
nice.
gonna be out in 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna take the source code from there myself.
That's the way. With that being said, with all the apps and all this integration into the AI system, a lot of our listeners as well as the viewers, majority of the time they'll be asking, do we, having, main core team is that, do you have a core team in your, like, how many is in your team? And and is there, have they got a specific jobs to do in your sort of
Yeah,
um
so actually it's me and my husband.
yep.
Right now, just like in person. But I do
Yeah.
have a community on Telegram, and I have a community
Hmm.
manager, which I believe he's watching right now. And I have a social media guy, and just a bunch of others that help out, just because they believe in it. So I have maybe
Yeah.
about like 5 or 6.
Nice. Also, in regards to what was the you know how did that did it take long to kind of put it all together for you, and in such way where, is this the direction you want to go to building the app for that? And what was the reason for, rather than just, I know you have the idea and all that, but a lot of projects out here have got that same mindset. What direction can you take that any further?
Yeah, so actually, yeah. So, well, I guess I'll tell a little bit about how I actually got started in crypto.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, go ahead.
yeah,
I'm
because
curious what it's all about.
yeah, so okay, I actually had like $10 like for a reward or something on Robinhood, and I
Mm.
actually asked ChatGPT, give me a coin to invest in, $10, and it actually said pump.fun, and I actually thought it was like a porn site, to be honest. So I looked into it, and I was like, oh, launch your own meme coin, and I said, oh, to my husband, I was like, oh, we can make a meme coin for Randy, because we've been developing the app for since February. And
Yeah.
we had joked around about making a meme coin before there was any launch pad or anything, but we looked into it at that point and it was too much. We couldn't do it. And so I was like, okay. So 5 minutes later, Randy was launched at like 6 in the morning before I was headed to work. And yeah, so I didn't really know what I was getting myself into. And luckily, my community manager, Jethro, actually got me on Twitter right away. And he's been actually really helping me out a lot. I don't think I wouldn't even know what I was doing without him, to be quite honest. But yeah, so I've been head first ever since, and I'm glad I'm doing it. It's been great. I've learned so much already.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, the app that we were developing, and because we're here at the very end to launching, the Randy coin itself isn't going to be in it just quite yet. We're just gonna get it out there because there's a lot of people hungry for it and wanting to use it right away.
Yeah.
Um, but eventually, what I would like to do is make the coin. It's like an earn and learn, so it'll
Yeah.
reward people for learning and getting tests and doing well on their practice exams. there's a
You just
leader,
answered
having
my
a
next
leaderboard.
question.
Yeah.
In regards
So
to creating, the utility side of it, and it's like you just answered it right there.
yeah, so that's like the plan is to earn and
Yeah,
learn, and then eventually also I'd like to put a game in the app, like a little Randy the raccoon, like running around a wastewater plant and picking up different things, like a Mario
yeah,
almost. I would like to integrate that, and I also like the tokenomics. I'm still working through just based on. I mean, we're low market cap right now, but it's a long term project, and I kind of expected that just because water wastewater is not what people think of when they think of crypto.
yeah,
So I'm trying to get my base here for the coin itself and even just the group. I'm trying to bridge the two groups together. The water wastewater operators who may not be so big into crypto right now, and then the crypto world which may not know the water wastewater. So I'm trying to teach the crypto crowd, like my buddies in the group and everything. I've been teaching them about water wastewater, which has been really fun and interesting actually. I love that everybody's really interested in it. But now
yeah,
I have to get the water wastewater operators on board with the crypto. So I just launched my new website, which I'm still working on, but my new website, AskRandyAI.com, is out there, and I have it pretty
right.
spelled out so that operators can read that and kind of learn about it just before the whole thing launches as far as the crypto coin goes.
Yeah. Uh, was there any obviously majority of them will ask is that airdrops on the team token. Is there team tokens, and was there any going to be somewhat locking it in some way? Because a lot of people will always going to be asking those questions, and this is one of the reasons why we have this show is we ask questions what people don't ask. Um, team token. Was there a team token in it, or is there
Well,
going to be?
yeah, there probably will be, except for I need to learn
Mhm.
about it first, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
So
Well, this
yeah,
is
I'm
what I'm
trying to
gonna say
figure
to
all that
you.
out.
If you're going to, right, don't jump onto anything. Have a chat with really OGs and also solid chads that will actually give you the right advice, right? Um, but be transparent about it because a lot of projects out here they tend to not to be transparent, and then it kind of bites them in the ass later on because a lot of us are out here are actually smarter than what they think because we could literally just go into the contract and look at it and we could see everything. And so um
Sure, absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to be transparent. I
yeah,
mean, that's how I just operate daily, also, I mean, I want to be, and I have to be. So it's just, and
yeah,
being transparent that I don't know that part yet because I have to learn it. But I would absolutely expect, and I mean, I definitely want my OG team to have a team coin if that's what it is,
yeah,
and kind of working through that. And I know I also would like to provide like once I guess it gets graduated from pump fund,
yeah,
I want to provide like at least 1 to 2% of profit back to the OGs. So that's a
absolutely.
plan as well. And most of it, this is to fund the ongoing. So once you get an app out, it's not, the work is not done. I mean, it's an ongoing
No,
thing. Yeah.
it's just
So
starting.
yeah, it just starts. I mean, that's just the beginning. It's the launch pad,
Yeah,
really. And then, you have to make edits and, update everything. And of course, the language model itself, or I have to continue updating that and,
that alone there's
tweaking
a
that.
lot of work. The
Yeah,
language,
so
yeah,
that's what the coin is really going to fund. It's a circular project, so and we want to give back, and I think most of it too comes from just the pride of being a water and wastewater operator. It's a super huge important job, and one thing is that in a few years here, we're going to lose about 30 to 40% of the workforce to retirement, and that's an all across the world problem. And so I want to make it, I want the job to be more known so that more people can learn about it and maybe even want to become a water wastewater operator. It's a super important job, um, especially with all of the AI and data centers coming out where they need cooling water for their power plants that they're going to need. So it's kind of like a big circular thing here.
I can see it definitely happening because it's a lot of AI is coming out, and they're going to be integrating all sorts of in real life stuff into the Web 3. We've seen it, and this is a perfect example right now what you're doing, and you could be the first. What I'm saying, you could be the forefront of it, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, it's only really up to you of how you where you're gonna take it, and this is what we believe on the Web3 is it's a place where you can literally grow something from just a really organic idea, and also obviously have a backing, but you can really get the support in here on the Web3 because there is so many individuals here that actually have got to implement as well as to give and support as well. Um, so yeah,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, it's been amazing. I really enjoy it. I wish, and you know what, another thing that I found out is, I mean, I'm older, I'm in my 40s, so
yeah,
I'm jumping in late here, but I'll tell you what, I met so many young, bright minds, like young, smart kids that really know what they're doing and have taught
mm,
me so much that it's just kind of like really nice to know that there's a good generation coming up here being smart in technology, that's for sure.
yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it's kind of good in some sense for us. Because a lot of these younger generations they are a lot more techy, right? Like me, I'm on my 50. I've just turned my 50. But I started late myself, love. And but with that being said, it's if it's about wanting to learn and wanting to do better, and if you running a business and if you connect with the right community as well as the right individuals here on the Web3 who's got the knowledge and wisdom to implement to better your company or a small business that you're building it, you will make it because people forget that there is only 6% in the world at this stage trading on crypto. Probably only 2% is actually buying and selling. So, right?
Yeah.
Um, there's still a huge market, and we're only the beginning of it. And what you're doing, integrating that your business into the AI and then to the Web3, it's unique. Definitely, first few of what we've seen here. There was another one where I think it was well, we had the coffee coin and in the grass, touched grass the other week,
Oh,
but
yeah, yeah.
this is the kind of businesses that we want to keep promoting, and because it's real, it's organic, right?
Yeah, and
So
it's super important. So, I mean, it's also
yeah,
bringing awareness to something that a lot of Americans take for granted, water and wastewater. You know, you flush the toilet, you turn the faucet
so
on and
true.
expect clean water. And there's a lot that goes into all of it. And
Yeah,
it's definitely, something that I hope, it seems to be. I know outside of the United States, water's a little more hard to come by, and they don't take it for granted as much as the United States does. So, yeah, it's an important one.
yeah, no, definitely. And we need to also keep giving, making aware of it as well, right? Um,
Absolutely,
well,
yes,
we
because it's never
know.
going away.
No, this is exactly it, right? I know I run a business myself in real life. I create custom garden beds, and that garden beds will never go away because when you get to a certain age in your life, you just want to go out in your backyard and do attend to your garden and eat fresh veggies or whatever it is, right? It's a similar
Heck
concept.
yeah, I'm a big gardener.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's the same. That's one of the reasons why I come up with an idea. What business can I, uh, 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 create that will last forever? Um, Prior to this business I have now, I've also owned a business where I actually supplied hairdressing towels. Now we know who would have thought, right? A hairdressing
Yeah,
towel, but everybody uses that. When you go to a salon, you've got to put a hair towel to wrap around your
yeah.
neck so that when you get your hair washed and everything, right? So
Yep.
it's just a little bit of fundamental thing for everyone out there who's listening, and also all our viewers, right? When you come to the Web3, create a small business. If you're going to launch a token, make sure you have a solid team, a trusted solid team, right? That you've been working with for X amount of time, whatever. Create a utility, right? And that's exactly what Randy AI is just done right there. That is a utility. The app is a utility where for everyone can learn as well as also monetize, right? Their
Yep.
water usage. So this is what it's not just actually a meme or a small business. It's actually educational as well as giving us sort of kind of awareness, right? So I
Yep.
think that is a really good concept, love, and I really admire your view as well. So yeah,
Well, I
um,
appreciate that.
I got a good one for her. I
go
don't
ahead.
ask, like I said, I don't ask too many questions.
Yeah, but I
So
was
you
about
went out
to.
on you went out on Pump Fun. Okay, you
Yeah.
started the token. You talked to a
Mm.
few people. You got them interested. Have you gone over there to try to do any live streaming on Pump Fun yet at all to talk about the
Yeah.
token?
Yeah,
So
so I haven't
tell us.
really actually done live, like a true live stream myself, just because I just don't have the time to dedicate to it, to be quite honest. I really don't. Because I mean, I work as an operator and I have a business to run outside of that. So
That's already
I
two
have
jobs in
live
one day.
streamed. Yeah, so I've live streamed, but I made a bunch of videos that I tied together that were tours of plants. That is, showing people what a plant does, how the whole
Okay.
process works. And I made like I strung them all together and made like a 20-minute video loop that I have live streamed before.
Yeah, yeah. See, so you benefited from that, and that was a way that I would suggest that you could, because you know what it's about, that you can go back and then you can
Exactly.
reinvest that back into your chart
Yeah.
and do exactly that. We've run some tests with that,
Well, look.
and it turned out okay a couple times, and the third one not so much. Uh, there's Tracy saying clean water.
Yeah.
And she says,
I bought some Randy coin.
yeah, she bought her Annie coin. Well,
So,
Well
just
done,
to give
love.
you a disclaimer, that is my mother, and
yeah,
she's also an
Well
operator.
done,
She's clean water. She does clean water
advocate.
tests. Yep, yep.
No,
She
absolutely.
tests for. She actually does tests for like Legionnaire's disease in different hospitals, and
Oh wow,
so
yeah.
see,
So I mean,
you guys are
it goes into
that
that.
is
Yeah.
so cool.
essentially engineers, and when it
Well,
comes,
that's what exactly what I was about to say. Like a forefront of innovators, or actually not just. This is what I mean by not. We're not just talking about the app here. We're talking about a real person coming out onto the Web3, explaining what waterways is about and how you can monetize and keep it safe, not just for your household, but the whole entire, town.
World,
So
the whole world, really.
and then the world, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's towns first. I mean, we do a lot of little municipal I can't talk, municipalities, townships. um but there's larger, like the very large wastewater plants that I've done work at, like down in Philadelphia and Washington DC. I mean, they're huge. I can't even explain how huge they are, but really
Yeah.
it starts in the neighborhoods first.
Yeah. Exactly. Well,
I
go
like the
ahead.
interaction. The fine folks that have showed up for you to support you tonight are doing this.
Yeah. Well, but it's true.
JD Drace says, I enjoyed the videos. Very detailed and definitely educational to anyone looking to learn about wastewater plants. Now, see, with the Army, what they did was, for me, they sent me out to a class called field sanitation, where you're covered, you're in there making sure they have the clean water, and they'll fill it up from someplace, or maybe no matter where it's at, and you'll put like a cap full of bleach in there to make sure it's sanitized right, just so that you can drink it. Even though the stuff that we were working with 99% of the time was already chlorinated and taken care of, but they teach you that, and they would also teach you how to burn the leftovers, if you will.
Yeah.
appropriately. So
Yep.
so that was a part of something that I did, and I was with an engineer battalion. So in a sense, why I say you're an engineer, and that's where I would cover in there, and that's what I would understand. That's where I would see it fall in at.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, yeah, I went to school really for applied engineering and control systems. So my bread and butter really is the controls. Small voltage, low voltage, PLC programming, operator interface. We do they call it SCADA. A SCADA system is supervisory control and data acquisition, which they're finally starting to bring in like AI into that with like twin models so that they can kind of keep tracking the data, and they can the AIs, I mean the models, can watch the data and then predict events or predict failures in pumps or equipment. So it's a high cost right now, so it's only for huge plants, I think, like the biggest plants. But there's I mean, water wastewater technology is actually kind of very behind. It's a slow it's just behind in technology. That's all I can say. um but because of my controls and my knowledge of all of that, that's why I was like, well, I'm an automation engineer. Why aren't we using AI? So that was another thing, I want to bring awareness to all of it, and use it. That's what we do, right?
Exactly, exactly. I think you've got the right energy and the right drive, love, and I think you're gonna go further.
Well, thank you.
I think I know. I can always tell in an individual who's got the right drive. As a business owner myself, you know, you've got the right mindset as well as the right energy. I've got nothing to say but good things. Now, I do have to say that we do have three last questions at the end of your show and your interviews. This is more for personal stuff in regards to what achievements and so on for our viewers and listeners.
Sure.
Okay. So first question is, um, what was your greatest achievement for this year?
Well, I actually just got back from Washington D.C. as I
Yep.
was my automation business, which is called Renegade Solutions, was just named one of the top 100 small businesses in America.
Wow. There you go, guys.
Listen,
uh,
listen. I'm gonna say this real quick.
Go
Everybody's
ahead.
like, yeah, we got these developers out here and they can code, but they're missing that there are people in this space that um, don't just code. The intelligence level is off the charts, and what they can do and what the abilities of these people that they can do. And our friend here with Randy AI has definitely demonstrated that 1,000-fold already. And I like that. And she'll tell you, hey, this is what we need to do. This is where this is going, and this is how this works out. Um, she's got a plan. I just really would like to see this catch on because,
Yeah.
but
It's
I
gonna
don't.
catch on, bro.
And it looks like according to what, and we'll talk about this chart up here. It looks like you got
We're
sixty
gonna
percent
push
out
this
of your
narrative.
100% for your bonding curve is already done. You're
Yeah.
3 months old, so you're not a baby, but people are slowly catching on. So I would love for more people to be able to catch on. I mean, this is
What
something that
market
it's
cap is that?
positive.
16K, is
It's
it?
yeah, 16K.
Is that all? Oh my god. Guys,
So they're
Yeah.
$160 is gonna give you 1%. And 1% right
yeah,
now is going to
yeah.
change your life forever in 1 year's time. I can tell you this. Okay? Grab yourself 1% right now. This is bro, I'm gonna get a 1% myself, okay? Fine.
Yay.
You know what's crazy
Um,
about that?
but and
What's
also
crazy about
what
that?
I'm gonna
We can
do for
actually
you,
do
love,
that. We can
you
actually
know,
do that, but we just
we're
can't do
going
it
to
today.
bring you into the lounge room as well, because I want to make sure, because this is something that we always do, that whenever we find someone that we believe in, and we know that it's also doing the right thing for the community, we are extremely, very, out there to help out. So we want to bring you into the lounge room so that we can keep promoting and get you into more eyes onto a lot more devs as well as CTO leads onto that lounge room. So,
I want to point
okay,
out one thing. I know you said you do gardening. I want to let you know that I kind of did it as a dare almost, but I was in the Philadelphia Flower Show, and I won 2 blue ribbons and the best in blues the first year that I did it.
let's
So that's for
go.
my gardening.
See,
Yeah, failure is not an option for me, and when I do something, I do it 100% or
yeah.
3,000%, really.
I can tell within your strength, just by what you're showing us, love. Your action speaks louder than words. That's the way we see it.
Yeah,
Um,
thank you, thank
and
you.
I think we need more of that, right? And when we think about meme token, we don't see it as a meme. We see it as a small business on the Web3.
Yeah,
Only for the fact being, because meme is a meme, but when you have a meme who where you got a utility, that becomes a small business now. Okay, and what you've got is an app, as well as when you have a utility, then you become a small business. And once you become a small business, and what happens there is you can only grow from becoming a small business to become a big company, right? So with that being said, everyone here who actually has a utility should act like a real business person, not here to just muck around and whatnot. Be focused on what you're doing and not, listen to others' views, because everyone has different views. But if you already have a set plan, like what Randy AI here has done, it's easier, what do you call that, road from here, because now that she's connecting herself to real devs, as well as dedicated projects such as Turbo and Cats of Crypto, as well as the rest of our family behind the scene who's paying attention and listening in, right? We could certainly give that more eyes into your project. So this is what we do, and we were going to continue it this way, right?
and I
Um,
really appreciate it. I really, really do appreciate it. I mean, I could talk about it for hours on end,
yeah,
but I do
and
appreciate
we
all
love
of
it.
this. I really do.
Yeah. So, in regard to that first question, I absolutely love that, love. And also, the second one is for our listeners out there, right? We know how we all these market, and we've had what do you call that? Everyone thinking the bull run is ended and all that. What are your views? Do you think about whether if it's the bull run is finished, or do you think it's just about to take off again?
I'm just gonna be honest. I'm with my learning of crypto.
Yeah,
I'm still learning. I really am,
yeah,
and I, I I honestly think it's going to take off again, to be quite
yeah.
honest, just because I mean, I really do. I think that I don't know what happened, and I don't even watch TV. I don't have time. So
Yeah,
I just feel like I don't know. I think everybody just made some money yesterday, and now they're selling everything, and then it's going to come back up because people are
yeah.
going to start buying the dips again. So I think it's going to be coming back.
You know what
Um,
really happened? You know what really happened? Trump
Go ahead,
mentioned two
Kat.
things: China and
Yeah,
tariffs. Oh, by the
yeah.
way, shout out to my daughter Madison, who runs the Cats Crypto TikTok. I'm going to give a plug for that. Cats of Crypto 9 on TikTok. If you want to go learn about Cats of Crypto and watch Cali Crypto, Shadow, and our little kitten run around and make fools of themselves. She doesn't live with me, but she did give you a hello, and so she's happy to jump in here. I told her she could come join us and ask questions. Um, and I've always encouraged her, and she is in her 20s now. I've always encouraged her in one way, shape, or form to find something to do she likes or has an interest in. I even pointed some of the women that were in the Air Force when we went to Wright Patterson Air Force Base. And you, my fine friend Heather there from Randy, are a great example of what women can do at this point. Look at
Absolutely.
this, and
Yep.
people are definitely buying Randy AI right now as we
Get your
speak.
bag right now,
Woo!
guys. Don't muck
Okay,
about,
there
okay?
you go.
Because this is what we do. We support real builders in the Web3. Now, I'm
See,
going to have my last question, okay? Now, love, I always ask this, majority of the time anyway, but what is your advice for all the builders out there, new and old?
Listen to your community because yeah, like you said, there everybody has an opinion, right?
Yeah.
And ideas. I mean, I love hearing other people's ideas. I I have my ideas spill out all the time and I try to stop it, but I it's just like driving in the shower, whatever. I can't go after all of them, but I like to hear other people's ideas because sometimes that kind of reins my ideas in because they
Yeah.
have a different perspective or a different even experiences that I've never had. And so I always love to hear other people's ideas and experiences and keep your mind open in that way. Even if you have a roadmap and you have a straightforward path, don't be afraid to take other people's opinions, ideas, and use them in some way. And not only does that help you, but it also gives back to the community and knowing that you're using some of their ideas. It gives ownership to them as well.
Yeah,
And
no,
keep your mind
absolutely.
open, really.
Yeah, and that too. Be
Yeah.
open-minded, all right?
Yep.
No, absolutely, guys. You've heard it from the dev of Randy AI here. Absolutely love the uh, the whole show and also the whole interview, guys. If you can show some support and show some love, you know what to do. Grab yourself a small bag because we are right at the start. Okay,
Yep. It's early.
she's just literally spilled it out to you guys. There's a utility coming out. And this look, if you want to know more, you're gonna have to listen back again. Okay, okay.
Yep.
So
And
I'm
then also check us out on TikTok because we do have a TikTok that's kind of blowing up in the operator space right now. And I'm going to start doing lives on TikTok.
there. You go.
So our the Renegades 3 is us on TikTok.
okay, so you said renegades like
Renegades
regular.
3.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the Renegades 3. Yep.
Okay,
So
well,
get into the TikTok. I want to see some love and some comments.
let
All
me
right.
let me
So
let me do this.
before we let you go, we're going to go into a little halftime break. Is that right?
Yeah, hang on a second. I'm gonna do something just for
Oh, okay.
her
Go ahead.
because
Yes,
I
of
could.
course.
We're gonna put that up there.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's. Yep, there we go in the background. Oh, did she send me something? Because she's on it. I like this.
Yeah. I'm totally doxxed.
No, no.
I have to be almost, so it's fine.
So I'm gonna look. I have an entire window up here, and then we're gonna go over here, and I'm gonna throw this in here just because she sends this, and bam, right there. Learn about it. Learn about it, guys. I'm gonna
There you
literally
go.
put that right there.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get this other thing for her real fast because
We need to send that into the lounge room and pin it as well so all 57 devs can see it.
let's see here. Hide this one. Show this one, guys. There you go, right there. Okay. Now, is your TikTok on here? Have you done that yet?
Yep.
There,
There's,
there it is.
Of
TikTok
course.
shop. The shop. Let's
Look
see.
at that. You see all the
yeah. I don't know if
socials, how
my
updated they
shop
are?
might not be set up
Perfect.
yet.
Yeah.
Hang on. I'm not, this is crazy. Stop. I don't want that.
Yeah, yeah,
Hang on.
that's one of those bugs that I have to fix most likely. But if you
You'll be
type in,
right.
it's just yeah. I sent you
Yeah,
the
I got it.
okay.
I posted up in front here, but yeah, it's just a link that happened. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know who these other people are, but my daughter does know who these people are. No, I don't want that. I want okay. Try this again. There, wait, there you are, right there.
yep, that's it.
Look, guys, it's
There it
right
is.
there. It's right there. This is her. She's literally talking about what she does.
Yep,
Uh, there she goes. Look, This is a woman out there busting ass, guys. She's working for it.
She's out in
Look,
the field.
literally, when I say
Okay?
she knows
You
shit,
can't
she
get
knows
any better
she
than
knows
I
that.
shit.
know. Yeah.
She knows shit. Look at this one right here. She knows shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She knows shit.
We love
Guys,
it.
there we go. Follow. Just that right there. So she'll come
It's
back.
funny how you mentioned that, right? Being in the field. Only about 4 hours ago, I was actually out in the field doing a delivery with the garden beds into someone's
Look,
house.
look
Yeah.
at this guy. She literally listen. There's two types of people that know shit.
Yeah.
Actually, there's several people. There's a plumber. There's some guy. And there's her. The two main people. Everybody else is in the military and they know shit. Okay, shit is a theme. Okay, look, there's bubbling shit right there.
Yeah,
Trust me.
actually, it's not really. There's only about 5 to 10% in white wastewater that's actually human waste.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But
that's not.
yeah, it does. It looks like, I call it, it's like chocolate milk.
Yeah. He-
It's really biology. It's all biology. It's all little micro bugs like,
yeah,
water bears, which are
yeah,
they have a big following themselves, the tardigrades.
Yeah.
All the bugs that eat all of the organics, and that's the waste, and that's how you get the sludge to settle out, all of the 9 yards.
yeah. Literally gray water. I remember some of that. They taught me something. I learned something for once. I make a joke, and my wife is great, but she tells me I can't remember shit. So, and and I can't find anything either. And so that's that. Listen. This is, and she's literally talking about this stuff, guys. So I will take this link for you guys if you want to go find it, and I'll throw it in here for you. Okay. Uh, that's it. Look at this. Chris Klein says, how's everybody do beautiful Saturday in my neck of the woods? And then when I talked about shit, suddenly, all of a sudden, he says, yummy.
Yummy.
Well done, Chris.
There you
Yeah,
go.
and one thing that you were talking about, burning food and all of that. I mean, that's where, so I mean, biosolids are a byproduct of wastewater, right? It's the
Yeah.
solids, and there's a lot of it that goes to incinerators that it gets shipped out of the plant because you can't put it
Yeah.
anywhere, and it gets incinerated. And then also they can be Class A biosolids, which that is what it turns into really good fertilizer, actually. And they give it to farmers for free to put on their fields.
Yeah.
And it's not, people have a bad connotation for it, but it's not, it's cleaned, it's Class A. It's like there's nothing in it that's bad. It's just pure fertilizer.
Yeah.
See, there you go.
Well, that's
Flush
what
night.
the system is for, and it's being used properly, right? Every township, or every shire that will have a what do you call that? I've lost my words. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The system that cleans for the whole town.
Yep.
I've been to those plants, and it's not what it looks. I mean, people say it's dirty, and all. It's not actually like that, guys.
No, it's really not. It's not.
It's a lot cleaner than you think. So,
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go for a swim in that, though. I'll tell you that.
No,
right now. You
no,
wouldn't-
no.
That would be a bad thing, you guys. Let me tell you something. We had a conversation in a small village I was working in, and they said, "Listen, if somebody jumps into that water and tries to go for a swim, they're not coming back out. They're dead.
No, they'll sink.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah.
So
They're aerated. Yep.
Jay,
Will.
Jay says the chocolate milk is cake. We're in the blast. You brought your people. I love it. But let me flip this thing here real quick one more time. I like to see this. And you went gained 2 wallets while you were here, which is a positive thing. And
Woo, thank you.
And thank you, folks, for sure putting the 2 cents down and turning it possibly into a nickel for the future. We're all here to make money, but in a sense,
Every little bit counts. Every little bit counts.
Right.
Well, I'm just telling everyone now, grab a 1% before I do. That's right.
Oh, look. Chris loves us all. Oh man, yes. YouTube is easy. We're over on X too, guys.
Yeah.
We're on X, we're on Twitch, we're on Kick. Normally we run on Rumble too. We're on a thing called Trovo.
Yeah,
I'm on
on Rumble.
Facebook and my own little Facebook as well. You can actually go there and watch there. Scott is actually showing you heart emojis tonight, and Scott's a nice guy, but he doesn't show heart emojis ever.
No.
So
Love right back. Love right back.
Yeah. So listen. Oh my God, we're going here. Wait a minute. Got another good one here. JD says no cake. It's the end of the product. Turned into fertilizer. Great show. Yes, and of course, Chris says I'm actually about to get a chocolate donut right now. I'm actually eating a peanut M&M. LOL. Funny.
Yeah, at least it's not corn because we see a lot of that at Thanksgiving.
Oh my God. Here, I got a crazy question for you. What's the one thing that you've seen try to swim in that mess other than the birds?
Actually, we don't see many birds. We see more frogs.
They try to swim in that?
Oh, they do swim in it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, it's not heavy enough then.
Yeah, and actually, it's more like what you find that comes in the influent of the plant. I know that there's a collection at one of the plants near me that has a collection of dentures.
Yeah, you will find those things. Okay?
Yep.
Look, guys, this is another thing for you guys need to understand. When you use the bathroom, please use it wisely and do not flush anything. Okay?
Yeah.
Do not flush anything in the toilet because anything that goes in there will go through the plant. And guess who's going to cop it?
Listen, they've been finding parts of Hoffa's body for years.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. And you know what else? You know how they say flushable wipes are, they are from plumbers.
It's not true.
It's not. Yeah. Plumbers stand behind flushable wipes because it gives them more work. Flushable wipes are not flushable.
It clogs up the system.
Yes, absolutely. And they mess up equipment. So when people see like their bill went up or they raised rates because pumps had to get replaced, it's because of flushable wipes.
There you go.
So there you go. Wipes do not flush to the toilet because they don't work. So
that's right.
Know this. Okay. That comes from a lady that actually knows what she's talking about, guys. So hey, what do we know?
All right. Well, we're gonna throw this in there now, and we're gonna do the two before we go into Love Token. Then we can have a general discussion about pretty much about anything after that. So I've got two of them in there, and we've got one at the end after we're done here. So we're gonna try and keep it the best we can for the 2 hours tonight, guys. Literally. All except for the Irish girl. She's just gonna randomly pop in someplace. So here we go.
As a Cats of Crypto team member, I only trust the EliPal wallet. It's an unbreakable private key protection. Your private keys live inside a CCEL 6+ secure chip. Even if your phone is compromised, your private keys never leave the chip.
Use Titan 10 on checkout for 10% off.
Listen, there's more security than that thing I know to do. They had a hack a few years ago, and one of the original ones, I did some looking, and they have fixed that bug, and it's not been that way ever since. That's kind of brief and short and to the point. What I want to say is that if you guys want to go over and get some hosting or anything, and you are a miner for Chain Critical, discount code is Pelish Miner. Not that hard to find, especially if you're watching the channel, Pelish Miner YouTube, because there are 2 YouTube channels. Seriously. Now I want to play a little bit of a funny for you guys, which I absolutely love this, because if you're in crypto and you have a TG, you know what I'm talking about. Or if you're just on X.
You have 500,000 pounds in your account, in your Coinbase account. So all we need is your card number to be able to give you that money, okay?
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Let me just pull over because I'm driving, all right?
Okay, yes, ma'am, please. So just give me your card details, and the 500,000 will be with you right now.
Yeah, okay, let me just pull over. I'm driving a car. Hold on, give me a sec, 1 second.
Hello, ma'am.
Oh, sorry.
Hello, ma'am. Are
I
you
just had a car crash.
Oh, ma'am, can you give me your card details?
Sorry, I just had a car crash. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you. Just, can you reach your card?
No, I just had a car crash. I think I lost my legs.
Well, you're breathing and talking, so I'm sure you're gonna be fine, ma'am. So if you can give me your card details, I'll be able to help you, okay?
That's
How,
it.
how many? Yeah, she. That's pretty much it. She literally keeps asking for the card details the entire time. It's hilarious. Um, I can't. I can't.
All right, thanks.
I can never get over that. I can never get over that. But I got 100 different ones of these guys, and I enjoy having them out there. But yeah, we're not doing all the commercials all at once. If T-Dev's still out there, by the way, and I do believe he might be, exactly. Chris Klein says, "Wow!" after watching that little skit, and that's crazy. They literally call you all the time, guys. Okay, Dreamcat, Cats. I'm glad you're well. I am well. I am just busy. I'm busy. I am literally busy. Anyway, as I was saying, if you're running our project at all, you know what that's about. My favorite one is, hey, I just need a little Solana, or I need a little ETH, or I need a little of this for gas. And if you don't know what gas is, it's the gas fees that you're charged to transfer crypto or buy or sell crypto. So that's that. Chris Klein said something I have to bring forward to. He goes, that just made me cringe for real for a little. I believe him. All right, T-Dev, you're the man. So I got bad news for you, T-Dev. I really have bad news for you, T-Dev. Your spot that you gave us, that you put together for the little 45-second clip or minute clip, YouTube hates it because it said there was a copyright on it. So that's two of them. So I'm going to go at old school tonight the best I can when I talk about Aquads XYZ, and I am going to talk a little bit about something that we're doing, Joker, which is twisted in with that whole thing. We're going to save that for last though, because it is powered by Aquads, as far as that's concerned. So let me go on here and see what else I got. There's another one. T-Dev, new PFP is in the docs. Okay. Oh, well. Anyways, let's switch on over to our friend at the Love Token. So, Mr. Love Token.
How you doing?
You're on base, right? That's a base
Yeah,
contract.
we're on base.
I thought so. We don't just stick to Solana tokens here, folks. We just don't. So I'm going to read the mission so Joker can kind of get an idea here, because I'm trying to do this thing. The mission is simple. We want to see more giving in the world, in the crypto world. Okay, I would say the world over. We encourage everyone to buy some and send some. In fact, we prefer you use these tokens to send out as much as possible. Spread the love with love this time. Find someone to send that love to. Our goal will be to give away as many of these tokens as possible. Look for constant giveaways on X. So this is a positive thing. He's looking for the whole thing there, and you guys are available on ChainSwap and Clanker. Now, I'm not necessarily familiar with Clanker, but this is a Launchpad. Real quick, yes, no,
yeah.
Okay.
It's a base launch pad. What's nice about this is that you don't have to bond or anything, so you get instant liquidity.
Joker, he just gave me and you an idea.
I just thought you might have.
Yeah, there's no bonding curve. So when you launch a token,
let's see. Is this only? Let me see something. I'm gonna do something because you brought this up. Let me see. I want to do something here on base. There is a turbo. Boom, turbo. There was a turbo.
There was.
There was a this is on base. There was a turbo on base with a $1.7 million market cap.
Yeah.
What craziness is this? Are they doing anything with that? They are not doing a damn thing.
Nope.
Is it? I don't know. We're not going to talk about that. So we're going to stick with what we got here. But I like this chart over here better, so I think I'm going to use that. No, there she is again. There she is. Sorry, guys.
I want to give her a huge shout out again.
Yes. What's this? Jay saying, in my life, the one thing is missing, and that is love.
Jay, you hit the spot there.
Oh,
mate.
she bolted out of here. She bolted out of here. She could have stuck around. Well, she must be busy too.
She is. Oh, is she?
Yeah, she took off. Is she?
Oh.
No, she's still there. I see the R.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like it when Heather hangs around. I like it when Heather hangs around from Randy AI. Yes.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
No.
I was like, where did she go? I was
Yeah,
like,
I
okay.
just went to get some food quick.
She bought a chocolate
you're right,
milkshake,
we'll
guys.
come back to you in a minute.
All right, go on there, Joker. Go on.
All right. Welcome to the show, buddy. I know it is your first, and for all our listeners and viewers out there, guys, I would love for everyone to just go into, love token here. What is it that? Is that the ticker? Love? Is that right?
That's the ticker.
So I want everyone to go and look up the ticker Love, please, guys, and go and follow it. Also, Heather's account, please give her a follow as well. I forgot to mention that earlier. Just to have a quick look. We know exactly what we need to do. As always, do your own research. We'd love everyone to make sure to, if you want to, invest into community meme coins or a small project or any utility token, to make sure to do your own research as well. I mean, we can do it for you, but we also would love for you guys to do it as well. With that being said, jump into their X account as well as the website and make sure they're all up to date. And again, welcome to the show, brother.
How you doing?
Good, mate. Look, for our listeners as well as viewers, can you please tell us them who you are and what your name, as well as tell us about what Love is all about.
Well, my real name is Eric. I run my own account on X, Shockwave, and I've been on base since day one. I've been in the crypto space for a couple of years now, since about the Shiba Inu takeoff, Dogecoin takeoff. It's usually, I would probably say it's when I started to invest in crypto and get myself involved with it. I come from a very technical background. I've been an entrepreneur in the technical space for 21 years now, and
wow.
Crypto was a funny situation for me because I'm in I deal with a lot of security stuff. So in the beginning, crypto was kind of an interesting space because I was doing a lot of work to get people out of jams when crypto was involved, because there was a lot of computers being locked up and things like that with crypto scams and things like that. So I really didn't get myself involved with crypto as early as I would have liked to. But now that I'm here, I'm a full go with it. And it's been a lot of fun. So I like the base chain. I've been on the Coinbase chain since day one. the minute that they launched the whole base chain, I immediately jumped on board. I was buying NFTs. I was learning about it. I've been involved with a lot of liquidity pool providing and things like that, trying to really just understand the space as much as possible. And what I learned is that there's a huge social ability that is involved with crypto. So when I jumped onto X, I started to learn a lot of projects that are built on X, and I felt that the base chain was the best for me, because I feel like the base chain has a great ability to build together. So I feel like a lot of developers work together on the base chain, and I felt like if I was ever to do a project, I would do whatever I could to get involved with the base chain. So I listened to a lot of projects. I kind of came onto X as kind of like a meme critic. And then I kind of evolved into some of the projects that I was really interested in, projects like Bread and, things like that. So when I got involved with those communities, then I ended up, working in a community, and one of the leaders there gave me, a pretty nice giveaway. And I was like, I think that this is, the best part about crypto is the giving part. Yeah. So as soon as I learned that, that there's good people out there and there's generosity, I knew that it was my destiny to come up with a project where giving was the main focus. So I patiently, waited for an idea. And then there was this great technology that's available now. It's called BankerBot. And when I learned about that project, I was like, wow, this is really cool, because this project allows you to, show sends and swaps on the X timeline. And I was like, the major community member in one of the communities, and he gave me tokens, and I was like, you know what, I think this is something that I want to also do and show that giving is definitely something that we can do. So I launched the Love token on Clanker, and then I started to use the BankerBot to give it away on airdrops.
Yeah.
So I launched the token on July 1st, and I started airdropping it, and it really started to catch on, and a lot of people were very interested in it, and we now have thousands of holders, and I have people that give Love token away daily, and I'm always trying to do whatever I can to offer as much giving as possible. So I do a lot of cool stuff, like I have a mini game. I was giving stuff away with that. I do a lot of staking pools. We use Mint right now for people who hold Love. If you stake your Love, we give you free tokens on some nice projects like BankerBot or Debt Relief. Yeah. Some of the big names that are really trending right now. So
that's actually a really good idea too, to kind of branch them out and give them sort of also a view on other communities who are also building really organic and solid, right?
Yeah. So because I believe that the best part of crypto is that there is ability to win-win. A lot of people, I feel like they come on and they try to front run each other when it comes to who's got the more dominant project. And I really feel like my project is to show people that you actually can support each other and grow together.
Absolutely.
So I figured if I was to make a token, it would definitely want to be the ultimate support token. And the best name I could come up with was Love, because I believe that love is the most powerful thing, and you can put love in front of anything. So, for instance, Randy was talking, I can put my ticker in front of her ticker anywhere on the timeline, and everyone's going to be like, yeah, I love Randy too, So I kind of
it does make sense.
Right? So it's
it's
we
different,
can,
and it's got the right tone of ticker as well, right?
Yeah. So, we can love all kinds of tickers, and we've worked with so many communities already, and it's been so much fun, and just being able to network with other developers and do so many cool things. Like I have people that give it away daily. I have one other developer who came up with a spin-off project. He's called Kiss, and like we're kind of like a combo thing, and
Nice.
just a bunch of narratives are developing with the whole love token, and
Yeah.
just having a lot of fun with it, and doing a lot of cool stuff. And we just want to we know the consistency is key, so we show up every single day on X,
Absolutely.
making sure that we're out there and showing that people that we're here every single day, because that's how serious we are about, making sure that people know that we're consistent.
Yeah.
And we're working on.
I think you have to be kind of these days, right?
Yeah.
Because there's so many. We know this, like that. There's so, like we're talking about in the hundreds, even in the thousands. That's within 24-hour period.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to be seen as well as know that you are actually building a real, solid ecosystem, you want to be here. You want to show that, dedication as well to because I believe that when you do things like that, you're not only showing true strength into your project, but also in your character, right? And
Mm-hmm.
not only that, you also need to understand that people and individuals out here on the Web3 invest in you, so you
Mm-hmm.
have to show that at least that respect to them, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, you have to show up, and
Yeah.
you just have to show them that you're going to do whatever it takes
Exactly.
to make sure that they're always up to date with what you're doing and where you're going. My ultimate goal is for love to be the ultimate giving token. If someone is having a bad day, you send them some love. If someone is, just
Hey, you never know, bro. Hey,
right?
be careful what you wish for, because you just jumped into one of the most organic, most honest show here on the Web3. We've been going for a while, and I'm pretty sure we've got some huge supporters as well as followers. And not only that, but we also host spaces on the obviously on X, Twitter, on Thursdays and also on Saturdays with the Fine community. Again, I want to give a huge shout out to the Ethereum project Fine community, to Aki and the rest of the family there. And also I see the Dreamcats is another family member of ours, and also Bonga earlier and T-Dev there. But this is exactly what you want to do, is be organic and be transparent, and also be active, just like what Love is doing right now. It's got I like the narrative, right? Now when it comes to when you launched that, was it July? Did you say July? Was it July?
Yeah, we launched in July.
Yeah.
July 1st was
when you launched the token. Now I know all our listeners as well as viewers here later on in the show is gonna be looking out for questions like I've also asked Randy in here. When you launched it, was there any team token as well as allocated token for marketing, and also was there any token going to be locked? Sorry.
Yeah, I locked 30% of the supply up until the end of December. So for 6 months, 30% of the tokens were locked.
That's a huge plus right there already. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I used a small liquidity pool. I actually only took at the time, I think it was like $2,500. I think it was like 1 ETH or something. I'm not sure exactly, but I took a small pool. I'm not sure if that was the greatest thing, but I wanted to control 10% of the supply so I can give it away. So I ended up with 10% of the supply early on, and I've given away just about 8% of it.
Yeah.
So there's like 2% left. I'm just holding on to try to get me enough time to get some more eyes on it. We had some really good exposure, and then the market's been a little wild. So
it does get to that sometimes. So majority of the time, right, we did run into that situation as well. So what we've done is we just locked the token and we put it aside until we were kind of had that 100% of view of where direction we're gonna go, right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we don't want to be throwing some marketing on it when you're not really 100% sure what the result is, or is it going to bite you on the ass later on, or is it going to be beneficial, or so majority of the time it's the best bet, mate, is just to put it aside for now and get obviously some advice as well. I mean, you've been here long enough to know these things anyway. 20 years is a long. I think you're one of the first few that I've met here that's been here that long, so amazing stuff.
Hey guys, just a word to
yeah.
the wise. If you're playing music and we're on YouTube, they'll copyright strike us. And so be careful. If it picks it up at all, anything that it'll do later on, it'll tell me they got a copyright strike or a copyright infringement. So keep that in mind if you're on the stream with music, because they'll hit us. And I was just talking to T-Dub about that. He's aware of it because I've got a great spot for him for promotions.
Yeah.
But the number one thing is that we can't play it because every time he does a good spot, they hit us up. Now, I do want to go with the love token. You are literally in the prime spot for liquidity. It is literally roughly 50%. I know, T-Dev, we're going to work it out tonight. Well, I got a way of doing it. I'm not going to do it with that spot, but yes. Which is great, because if you're half your market cap, that shows that you're rock solid, no doubt.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely, bro.
Shows you're rock solid 100%.
Yeah.
And so people that are on base or that aren't on base could easily grab this. Let me do this real quick for you. Anybody that's interested, if you want to do it, let's see here. We're gonna go through that up there real fast. This is for
I appreciate
it. Clank guys, you can go over there, and then we're gonna go over here because that's what we do. And I'll leave that set there for a second. If that's not good enough for you, and you want to go and you want to buy some tokens, or you want to buy the project, I mean, wait till the thing shows up here because it's just super slow. All right, and here you go. Here's the website, guys, if you want to do that. I like the fact that you can buy in Clinker and you can buy on Uniswap, and this is going to be very useful for us because I think that, Joker, for what we're doing off the background or off to the side, I think that maybe we should do a different chain for something. If we'll talk about that. And so this is a way of doing it, because he gave us a great tip, guys. He literally gave us the alpha. You can go over, like Pump Fund, and even Radium. You don't have to have tokens or be putting money into it. They'll let you create the token, and then they'll put the money up for you, and then you can buy your own tokens back, put more money into the liquidity pool, and so he's got the alpha for you guys.
It's really cool. That's a V3 pool that got launched because at the time they offered V3 pools. They do offer even the newer ones now. If you launch a Clanker token, I think there's V4. So what I do is you get fees for when people trade. So I've been using the fees to add to liquidity pool. So I have a V4 pool too.
All right.
So the token has some more liquidity too.
Well, this is the thing that we'd love to hear as well, right? We know that to strengthen your foundation into your project, another way to strengthen your liquidity is by pairing, right? Creating liquidity pools. These are ways to strengthen, not only just to give a safety net for investors, but for the new comers as well, right?
Absolutely.
So I love what I'm hearing so far, mate. Now, in regards to what I said, obviously you've just answered my new question, which is the pairing. Is there going to be you're gonna be pairing up with other tokens, or is it it's just gonna is there any update in what's coming so far? Like,
we have the KISS project kind of spinning off.
yeah,
It's really up to the other developers how far they want to take it. I'm very serious, so I come every day is
yeah,
ready to go.
Mm.
But I'm also working on an NFT project for the Love token right now.
yeah, nice.
So I'm putting some time into that. I'm working with a great artist. We work really well together. We've also produced other projects NFT wise.
And how many is there in the collection in the NFT?
For the Love token,
Yes, yes.
I think there's going to be I think around 15 NFTs I've
Okay.
counted. I think it should be around 50, at least 10. I should have.
And then it just they'll be generated obviously into a collection.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Sure.
Um, is it just a recently established, or is it been planned already?
We've been working on it. I'm actually going to allow the artist to probably. Definitely going to allow the artist to take the creator rewards for that. But
Yeah.
we are collaborating. It's going to be a love project for sure.
Okay.
So I got a
And-
question about this too, real quick, because I don't know. Ask a lot of them. So when you go out here on Clank, okay,
Mm-hmm.
how they set you up with a preset limited amount of tokens? I would assume like a lot of the launch pads. What is that number? Because I'm going to guess that's your number. I don't see
100 billion tokens.
100 billion tokens. That is a lot of tokens, guys. A lot. Wow. That's compare. That's kind of like with Baby Doge almost. Those guys got a high amount too. So that's that. What's T Dub got to say down here? Ah, yes. Thank you, T Dub.
Oh, yes.
Listen. There you go. There you
Well,
go.
we haven't got there yet. We will get there.
I'm gonna do something, or we'll work out something for you. I'll do the
Let
best
me
I
just
can.
continue in what I'm doing,
Please.
and then we can finish there. Right. With that being said, right. Look. Liquidity is all sorted. Now we're talking the NFT. Do you have any time frame in regards to when it's going to be minted out? Be minting?
I'm hoping soon. We just launched another project. So, we've been, also, working on getting that out. So
Yeah.
it's going to be soon for sure.
Yeah.
We work hard every day, and
Yeah.
we already have the artwork. It's already completed. I'm just waiting for the artist to, go ahead and launch it, and then we'll start, promoting it. We do a lot of giveaways, using BankerBot and things like that as well. So, whoever checks this out, usually, could find themselves some love tokens. Right now, the airdrop tool is in maintenance right now. So when that comes back, you'll see a lot of, of my community members sending out love. Some still do it. They use Xpicker instead.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were giving out love like daily, a bunch of us. So, people who are not sure if they're interested in the token, they had a great opportunity for a while. If they were, following the community, they were getting love tokens for free anyway. So right now I have a lot of pools set up. So if you do, you would need some love to stake right now, but we have a pool where we're giving away 1 million DRB. My plan is to do more of those as well. We work real well with the Mint project. I don't know if you guys heard of them, but it's a staking pool site, and that's been going great. We're real tight with the banker community. We're real tight with the net community, net protocol. We stay tight with these guys who build, and these are some nice projects, and just trying to support them and whatever tickers out there, and put the love in front of it. So even project that you guys support, we can always just put the love ticker right in front of it.
Absolutely, brother. That's share the love.
That's it. Spread it. Yeah. Spread the love. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Share the love,
absolutely.
bro. That's what we like to see, and that's what we love to, that's what we love doing anyway, on a daily basis here on, I mean, we do this every single week. We run spaces, we run live shows, and we show support to real, organic builders. And it's just the right way to move forward. I think we'll get more eyes into your project when you're actually doing the right thing and actually helping out communities than actually pushing the narrative that making fake promises. So I think having shows like this and be really, having that one in one and peer to peer interview is really gives you a real insight into the project. So again, appreciate you for joining us, mate. Now we obviously gonna have three questions at the end of your show and on your interview. First and foremost, mate. Okay, what was your greatest achievement for the this year in the Web3 crypto?
In the Web3 space?
Yes.
In the Web3 space, it was definitely launching this token and getting involved with the BankerBot community and just fine tuning my Web3 skills. I've learned so much since doing this that it's been like the biggest achievement by far in Web3 for me. I've done a lot of things in Web3, but nothing as awesome as this. Nothing.
Yeah. No, that absolutely. That's how you learn things, right? And
Oh yeah.
then when you achieve something, you've done something right, and
Yeah.
only for the being reason because it's gonna work and you believe in it. But it's not just because you believe in it. It's through experience. Now we know you've had excessive experience in the Web3, so guys, don't take it from us, take it from him. He's been here long enough to understand how it works, and he's obviously works a lot. And we can see what he's doing. He's sharing the love, and look at the ticker, love, right? Um, also, second question, mate, for listeners out there and also viewers, any look, we want is just basically personal, more into your side of things, right? What advice can you give for the newcomers into the Web3?
I think what I want to tell the people coming into Web3 is find a community where it piques your interest and you can work with other developers. If you are going to do developing, just work with other developers that are trying to create a net positivity environment. I try to build around people that are trying to solve problems and things like that. I try to stay in communities where we're focused on what's next that we can make this better. So that's basically what I've been working with.
Yeah, no, that's a good advice. And also, last question but not least, right, for all our listeners out there, will there be a utility coming out in a very, very short period before the end of the year, other than the NFT?
For the love token?
Yeah.
As far as this year, I don't believe I'm going to be putting out a utility for the love token before the end of 2025.
Yeah.
I do see a future for love token to have something like that, but I'm not going to,
Not yet. It's too soon.
it's just too soon.
It's only was it July? Is it right? We launched it July. Was it July? We launched.
Yeah, we launched in July 1st. Yeah.
So that's what 3, 4. Guys. It's still early. That's the reason why we want you guys to get in early. You've heard it from the dev. Appreciate you again, buddy. I mean, thanks for joining to our show. And I think I'm gonna have to leave that to the listeners and viewers, right? We have two amazing guests tonight, and I think we've really hit the nail tonight with the love token. Just from my own point of view, I can see love token is in a working progress, right? There's obviously an NFT coming out, so keep an eye on that one. Also, you heard it from the man himself. He's got an amazing excessive experience in here. and he's here to build it the right way, building and connecting with the right communities, right? And as well is for Randy Token, another is something that we can also learn from is water management. It's something that people are not aware, or not enough of us is aware of. It's very important. It is a health hazard per se. If we don't take care of it, it will also destroy our town. So make sure you flush the toilet. Don't flush any of those wipes thingy. What's you know what I'm talking about?
The bullshit, the flushable wipes.
Yeah,
The only thing
the
there's the only thing they're good for is porta potties. I have to say that.
yeah,
But
right.
if you live in a small village of 600 and you got a guy that runs stuff, he's not the best guy. You could make
No,
his day. You could make his day a lot longer that way.
no. But
Um,
again, I want to say is that I want to make sure that both guests are more than welcome to come and join us again if they have any more updates to bring up into our listeners and viewers. And as well, we'll definitely be giving you guys an invite to our lounge room so that we can get updated. And every single time you have any new update into your project, please send it into the lounge room so we can all like, retweet, and comment. Right?
that's for sure. There we go. It's down below. There we go. I'm not going to bring up the website, guys.
Nah,
Listen,
just
look,
click it
this
there.
is
Look.
good. This is good.
Oh, I want to give a huge shout out to Deborah from crypto.com as well.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Deb?
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Get back to us.
get back to us again. We have to reach out to her again.
Yeah.
Anyways, this show, Joker and I are both crypto.com exchange affiliates. The affiliate link is obviously right there. But if you just go to crypto.com/exchange, you can use that little alphanumeric, the SG6S27DD9T. I've been having some practice for that and some other things this week. Yeah, that down there, right there. Follow that. Don't smush yourself. Don't smush yourself.
Just put in the Joker.
I know he's pushing the ticker. Guys, listen, there are trading bots in there. If you want to go automated, you can trade using those. They'll DCA you. There's a bunch of different stuff that you can do within that app. So that right there is, I like to say, or a lot of people say, it's going to be lit. And I will go in and do one more little thing real fast because I got to go and find it.
T-Deb.
We're gonna do him because I gotta think how I want to approach this. But right now, I'm gonna do the jingle mining thing, so you guys can check it out. Jingle Mining does sponsor this on a weekly basis, and I'm trying to get an answer for something for us there, Joker. And I want to thank the President of the United States for raising the tariffs, so now that I can't buy my mining equipment at a reasonable price, because whatever I pay for the miner is what I'm going to pay for taxes and duties. So I'm staying out of politics because I have an opinion. You're not saving me money, Mr. President. You're costing me money. That's a fact. So let me go to Jingle Mining. For everybody else around the world, here you go. This video is brought to you by Jingle Mining, the supplier of the Jazz Miner. They also supply Gold Shell products, Canon products, as well as the Solo Miner Jingle Miner, which we've seen here on the channel, as well in the Ice Rivers. So if you're looking for larger ASICs as well as smaller ASICs, they also have mining hosting, as well as parts and other solid items for your crypto mining needs. Pretty simple there. And I'll throw this up there for you guys. If you go down to the description, you can get a discount if you're interested in this. I can throw you the old discount code across the screen. That's kind of where we're going with this. This has been super simple and super smooth tonight. I can't complain at all. But yeah, let's see if I got some new stuff here. We got see what chat says here real quick. Go through it. Jay Arson says, Love token, hashtag love token, hashtag Randy AI. He's already trying to play to win. He's already trying to play to win, guys.
He's already.
Jay's already thinking this is.
We haven't even announced yet.
That's right. Come on. Listen, we do have 2 giveaways tonight. It's a week's worth of crypto mining where I'm going to use the Ethereum Classic algorithm or the ETH Classic algorithm to mine auto convert or mine bonk for you. That's one of them. The other one is $20 in USDC on Solana. Please don't ask me to send you Solana. I'm not converting it. I'm a busy guy. I'm semi lazy. Ask my wife. I get yelled at all the time. But Jay said he is just showing his love 100%. So this is the one part that I don't usually do, and we usually have some kind of news, but I'm going to do this real quick. If there's anybody that wants to jump on the stream right now and interact with either one of these projects, they have personal like questions you want to ask, I will open up for a call-in viewer. Just hit me on X if you know how to find me. If not, it's Cats of Crypto, the number 9. I will get you the link for the backstage, and you can jump in. I have the phone up here. Ding, 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 ding.
We should also have some questions from the listeners and viewers, right? For our guests, we're going to pick. We should have at least a couple of questions there, and whoever gets the best question, we're going to give them some tokens.
Yeah, let's see here. We're gonna
Let's
two questions. The best question. Where you guys want to play this game, we'll play it this way. This is how we'll do this. The $20 USDC is the big prize. Okay. So the first person can, come up with a good question for both projects that they've heard any of the information from. Our friend Heather from Randy AI and our friend from Love Token will decide, if you guys don't mind, who the winner is. So you guys have heard what they're doing, okay? So let's see who can come up with a good question. Y'all got about 10 minutes to give me, I'd say, 2 good questions. We're not using hashtags tonight, folks. We're not using hashtags. This is the part where you can get money just for showing up. For crying out loud. Come give us some good questions. I'm not begging. Or if they want to, what the stuff just happened to that? Oh, my Wi-Fi on the phone went down. Break down to Boogie City or something. Oh, disconnect that and go back, and then I got things to fix. Let me see if I got any messages from anybody to where they might want to come up on a live stream. They're more than welcome to send that DM. This includes Dreamcat if he's still hanging around. Right now, I'm looking at a Dreamcat meme where a cat is pretending to be a penguin. But that's it. So Jay has a good question, all right? And I'll throw it up here on the screen. I think it's good. If you two agree, you think this is a good question, because no one's else asked one. He wants to know how sustainable is this project if the crypto market crashes? I think we just had that question. Do either one of you guys want to answer that? Randy, Love Token.
Is Randy there? Or?
Oh, hang on, hold on. I know Randy's there. I know it. There's a mishap here. Go on, Randy.
Just muted.
Slightly.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
This project's going to continue no matter what, just because, shit never stops and water needs to keep flowing. So as long as I get paid and from my jobs, it's going to continue.
Absolutely.
You
Guys, don't forget, guys. All right, Randy AI is a business. It's not just a meme. It's a small business. That's implemented from real world into the Web3.
Right.
So,
well, who else we got? Jay's the only one to come up with the question so far, but Love Token, what do you got for me?
Yeah, we're definitely going to be sustainable. Love is the most powerful thing in the world. There's nothing more powerful than love.
All right. I mean, what if the crypto market crashes? Can Love sustain it? Because he asked another one. Okay, and so we got another one here. Ooh, here's one.
I like that one.
I do. I like this one. We're gonna hide that last one from Jay. Larry's in here too. You guys got a competition tonight. Nowadays, tokens get sniped. What precautions have either of your projects taken for that, as in prevention?
I'm not really sure. I'm not, like I said, I'm learning, so I don't know yet. I mean, I will look into this as soon as we get off of here, to be honest.
There you go. There you go. At least she's brutally honest. On Pump Fun, there's I'll say this: there are a bunch of bots that are on there, and they'll snipe the crap out of it if you don't own some of it to hold
I
the
don't
floor.
look, especially for a guys that's launching, right?
Yep.
If you're not technical when it comes to things like that, you will get sniped. Okay, and guess what? There's so many projects that we've met and also been sniped. And what happens normally is they get CTO.
Mm-hmm.
But majority of the time, people that CTO it, they don't last because they don't have a set team, or they had some really amazing idea and really good community at the start, but then they all fade away.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a normal thing that happens. But
Mm-hmm.
obviously, here's the reason why we're here to try and eliminate all these meme token that people are trying to promote.
All right.
And when we have people come into our show, you're not only getting to meet the developer, you'll get to understand what the actual they're building, as well as what utilities they can implement into their meme or their small business to keep it moving forward. And absolutely what Randy AI has and Lab Token, they both have utility. Lab Token's got a utility when you got the NFT, right? Collection that is coming out as well. With Randy, it's already established. She's already an established business before prior coming into the Web3. So it's a no-brainer, guys. Do your own research, but from my understanding into the Web3 is that you invest on a project who actually has a utility and a plan stand that will actually generate capital to bring back into the business, which is into the meme, right? So thank you, man.
Larry, there.
Scott
Yeah.
Ackout said something.
What you got? Anything for Larry there? Love Token. Now that tokens are getting sniped, what precautions have you taken?
Well, on Clanker, it is a fair launch. So, they do a fair launch, and I just try to, do as much as I can to protect the liquidity pool as I possibly can. You're still going to have some people that are going to front run on, when you do things like, pay DEX fees. I saw some activity there. Unfortunately, you're going to get some of that, but you just try to, make sure that you always have, a good amount of liquidity for people to buy in and trade out. You always make sure that's important, and just do the best you can as far as making sure that people can always get in and out. You want to create as much investment confidence as possible.
I like that. Okay, so Scott has got a kind of a two-part question. Where do you see either your projects in the next 3 to 5 years? I modified it. It says for both, but I'm kind of curious. Heather, there, Randy AI.
Yeah. So actually, I have plans to start working with colleges and universities that actually have the water wastewater program. I'm involved with a lot of trade organizations, and there's a few administrators that are in charge of these programs that I know pretty well. So once I get the app launched, then I can actually have something in my hand to take. Even the community colleges, there's one down near Philly and one here near where I live that has the water wastewater program, that I would like to incorporate that into the teaching of the class, which would aid students in practicing for their tests. I also would like to start talking to municipalities about it, to use it as a tool for their workers.
There you go. A round of applause for that. I like that. I do.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely have got the good vibe in both projects, and I think we're gonna have another addition into the lounge room for sure. Some really amazing devs in there that will definitely give the support that it needs to get more eyes into Randy AI and the Love Token.
So
I've got
Love
some
Token,
ideas.
where do you see it? Where do you see it? You're next up on the list.
Our goal is to, be the token that people use to send to others when they are, in care, so we want to be the token that, reaches out to people when they need support. And we want to be the token that works with other projects to show them support. Our ultimate goal is to be a win-win project along the way. And we're going to be here in 5 years for sure doing that.
There you go. There you go. So, Heather from Randy AI and Love Token, we've had Jay ask a question, Larry has asked a question, and Scott's asked a question. Out of those three questions, which one did you like the most?
I like the where do you see your project in the next 3 to 5 years, because I feel like that's important, so that somebody's making investment, they're not putting it in and, it's not going to just be a short-term project. So I feel like that one's just the best overall, because not only does that cover getting sniped, but also the long-term future of the project.
All right, there we go. Scott's got one vote. Love Token, what do you think?
I agree. I think that that's the most important thing is, showing consistency and showing people that are, taking notice to your project that you're going to be here long term. I think that that's very important. I think I like that question.
There we go. There we go. You know what's crazy? So we got that. Who do you think had the second best question out of all these guys, though? Because now I've got one winner for the $20 USDC. You guys pick that. What do you think is the second? What's your second favorite one? We're doing this differently tonight.
Yeah, I like that.
Because I don't have to do any work. I'm just kidding.
No,
I do enough work. Do you like Larry's question or Jay's question? You got.
I'm gonna let Love Token go first for this one.
All right, there you go.
It's a tough one, but I think that the snipe question has value. I understand that there's a lot of people that are, always precautious. They want to make sure that, where they put their funds, it's safe. So I do believe that that's, the question that I would go with. Answering a question that, requires, crashing and things like that, unfortunately, we're developers, we only have limited control. So all we can do is show up and build. So I'm going to go with the sniping.
So that's Larry. Heather there over for Randy AI?
Yeah, I have to agree. That was going to be my pick too. Because, I mean, honestly, yeah, that's the next thing. Is it going to be long term? But what's the precautions so that it stays long term?
All right. That's super easy. I got a question for Larry since he's listening in the audience. And I'm suffering from CCRS. Cats can't remember shit.
I like that one.
I like that. Jay did ask, what is your marketing strategy? If you guys want to answer that, that would be great. Either one of you guys got any marketing strategies, any tips for these guys, even if they were going to try and launch something of their own, maybe over on Clank or maybe Pump Fun or something?
So my marketing strategy, I guess it's not, I mean, really, I'm just trying to get the word out. So I'm doing TikTok, and I'm going to be doing live TikToks with operators. I'm involved in, right now, actually, Randy is on Trade Organization's website when you go to the homepage. So it's really going to be like an organic marketing, because I need to really advertise to operators as well as young people. So I kind of have two different strategies. One is being an online presence, and one is also being organic and putting it in places where maybe people who aren't necessarily internet inclined would be able to find it. And then just face to face, really, it's going to be a lot of word of mouth as well.
There you go.
Absolutely. That actually summons it all. You gotta think outside the box, guys. If you're going to create something, sustainable as well as long term, you need to just not focus in one platform. You've got to think outside the box, and it's the
Mhm.
only way for to reach out to as many people as you can. I mean, it also helps when you have a solid support team behind you 24/7. But majority of us, we know that we can't be all at the same time in one day at the same place. So if you can get as many spaces, live stream, great, because it's the first steps that you can actually do to get you off and running. So yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
love.
So, Love Token, what do you got for that?
Yeah, we actually were focused on marketing number one. So when we launched, the first thing we did was airdrop. That was the first post that we did. We gave Love Token away. We've been giving it away daily up until this point. We still have people giving it away. So the airdrops is definitely something that we've been completely focused on. When we launch the NFT, we'll definitely be doing some giveaways there. We did a lot of meme contests early on as well. That was successful.
Yeah.
We've done a lot of spaces. We've done a lot of collaborations. And, we're always looking for new ideas, of course. But marketing has always been our number one focus anyway. So, and now we've been marketing our staking pools to reward people that hold it. That's been working really well, and we've been getting a lot of traction with bigger platforms that are paying attention to us. So when the NFTs get launched, then we're going to see where that takes us, and that's going to just keep going with the timeline, sharing and things like that. AI has been it's been our number one focus as well, using that to to get the Love Token out to as many people as possible, and having a lot of fun with it. It's been really awesome.
Yeah,
That's
no, that's
awesome.
true. So
Well, this is going to be super easy because they already voted. So I want to throw these up there so that people could see this, okay?
yeah.
And if you slack behind, Scott said last time I won the $20. This time I also won the $20 in USDC. So Scott, you know as well as I do, hit me up with the DMs on CatsCrypto9 over on X.
He's been really consistent, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, there have been a few of them that have been consistent. And Larry, I'm not sure if we won the mining last week or not, but sending me over another DM. I want to make sure I confirm. Next week, boys and girls, if you can make it out, yes, we've got one of these to give away from Ellie Pal. Okay, there will be. I know the resolution's bad for the folks at Ellie Pal. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm doing this.
You're gonna
There
need
we
your
go.
glass, mate,
Yeah,
your glasses.
yeah. If you're just pretend you're an old person
Okay.
with cataracts, okay? Then that's not to be made fun of now, guys, okay? But the fact is that we'll be giving away one of these next week, and we'll be doing the crypto mining for next week. I will say that. But before I jump onto anything else, I am going to leave that little post up there, and we're going to share the screen here because T-Dev is the man. I'm going to tell you why T-Dev is
Let's
the
go.
man. Okay. Listen, T-Dev is the man because aquads.xyz. Every one of these projects, if you're available on an EVM chain base, right? Look at all the blockchains here. Look, Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain or BNB, Polygon, Solana, right? There's the base chain. Both these projects are available for swap across the entire crypto sphere. Okay, you can go over to aquads.xyz and make a swap. Okay, now there's a freelancer hub, so if you're looking for work, go over there, sign up, create an account, and put an ad up. Okay, get verified. There are games. Yes, there are plenty of games for you to come over here and play. This one's by, of course, the fine community and fine citizens. Everything is fine. Aquads has put up Duck Hunt, fine Mario Brothers, Dots and Boxes. Okay, of course, you got paid ads, right? So if you want somebody to do some good, fun stuff right here, he's got ways of getting it done for you. If you want to reach people, I mean, really reach people, you can start advertising using his platform. And why do you want to list? Well, it's obvious. Integration on their integration training of their BEX, community validation, of course, the professional PR. They are multi-chain. They have a proven return on investment. Ecosystem access, like I said, paid ad campaigns, on and off ramp, seamless fiat to crypto. You can use your freaking Visa or a MasterCard debit card to go and do this. Okay, community raids. So if you're looking for people to do some raids, organize community raid engagement campaigns and social media raids, build momentum, create viral moments that boost your post visibility and community growth. And yes, he does do 24/7 live streams. I have seen them. I honestly have. All right. Futile Monk, way to go, buddy. Welcome. Got free AMA services. Listen, if you reach out to Aquads, he could probably get you on the show. I don't doubt that. And so I got to get the Futile Monk because we gave it our all as somebody we've been wanting to get on the show. They do something every week, right? But getting back to what I was talking about with Aquads XYZ, CPC ads across 1,500 platforms. Launch targeted CPC ads across 1,500 platforms. Crypto mainstream platforms reach millions of potential investors for precision and real-time analytics. No bullshit. And your base listing, of course, okay, it's $199. If you use Cats of Crypto, you get, what does I think, $30 off of that. So it costs you, what, $169 for a promotion code. Bump options. I don't get any kickbacks, guys. I don't really, I just want you all to succeed. If you want banner ads, he's got all this listed up here and so much more. Guys, check out Aquads. Get yourself a bubble. Get yourself rolling. It is literally the place to go as far as that is concerned. Instant swaps, like he said here. Cross-chain swaps. You can buy crypto. Literally, he's showing you the swap right here. There it is. Bitcoin is currently $110,913. There you go. Just saying. So that's aquads.xyz. They are powering, and we're not completely finished this yet because I've got to do this. They are literally helping to power Big Bags Media. Big Bags Media will represent several different projects. Let's go in Sydney, Australia. And if you look quick, powered by Aquads, guys, they're the ones that we're working with. If we trust them, you might be able to do your own research. Everybody hates that line. And yes, the live stream is available here. Right now it's a purple box. But if I click out here, you might be able to just watch it on YouTube. But we're not going back there. So anyway, I'm going to click off the box. We got to list our partners. We got some other things to finish up on this, but this is just the start. So guys, check out Aquads. Check us out here as well. There's more to come here with Big Bags Media. And just, we're going to have a lot of fun. All right. So on that note, I'm going to hit stop share and we're going to go back to me. And I want to thank everybody tonight for showing up. CryptoMax has got the best words of all. Let's keep the fire burning. I think that Randy loves the love token, and the love token loves Randy AI because they just complement one another. Ha! See what I did there? If you weren't paying attention earlier, you are now.
And I
Because
think we just dropped a little alpha there, didn't we?
yeah, kind of. Yeah, maybe they could. Maybe they could go cross chain and make a liquidity pool, one from the other one. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Anyways, I want to shout out to, like I said, Futile Monk from the project. We gave it our all. These guys, I want to say something about we gave it our all, and Monk and these guys. Every Sunday, they do it at Space on X. It's $5 worth of soul that you can throw in to get into a raffle. If you have a project, you can send it to these guys, and as a giveaway, and you'll go up each time we pick their winners. They pick a board and like a little wheel of fortune. Your name goes up in the wheel of fortune. If you win, and you have a project that is donated, these guys will purposely, with intent, go out and buy your project if you were drawn for the winner. That's what they do, because that's how this works out. I'm just saying. There's a little bit more to it, but when they finally
support each other, right?
Yeah, this is, and trust me, I've been on there twice. I bought a raffle spot. I didn't win the raffle spot, but I donated tokens out to people. And the project has won. The people, the community members that own Cats Crypto have won because they bought twice. Okay, so this is well worth it if you got the time. That's just my 2 cents. Like I said, it's like 2 cents. They said it's an opinion. You can either keep it or throw it away. It's fine with me. I like it. I enjoy sitting around shooting the shit. And before they draw, they'll even let you shill. They'll even let you talk about your project. So, and that's the best way to go about it. And I try to get Crypto Max to go over there, but he's usually broke, and I can understand why. He's having a tough time. He really is with getting things done. But
he's asking when do he get win this $20? He said.
Yeah, he keeps showing up. He'll get his $20.
He's never late.
Well, Max shows up when he can, but he's got limited internet over there in Nigeria.
Yeah, apparently.
That's the way it goes. But anyway, I'm going to leave it up to Joker and see what these guys got to say, because we're actually going to close it out on time tonight for once.
Absolutely. On time, brother. On time. Mate, again, I want to make a huge, a shout out again to our family and friends on the Web3 with the Fine community. You got the Dreams, you got a Bonga, and you got T-Dev over there, and an extended family. Also, we got the, huge shout out to them for being solid and being also organic. And I think we've just made some newfound friend and new family members tonight. A huge shout out to Randy AI and the Love Token for showing up and also giving us all the ins and outs into their community and project, what they're building. And guys, all I can say is grab yourself a token, or grab yourself a supply of the Lab Token and the Randy AI, because these are definitely, in my opinion, within the next, say, month or two, you're probably going to see double the market cap, maybe even sooner, okay? Because you can see the transparency as well as the dedication that they're putting in the time to even, promote and show themselves up in here. You will get result, because not only that, they are showing their dedication to their community. We are also going to be doing the same thing from here on in. So again, early stage, and you've heard it from the devs, and as well they're adopted. And again, I want to make sure that everyone gets to have a huge I think I'm gonna go with that Lab Token first and give him the last words. Any last words for the show, mate? Go ahead.
I just want to say thanks for having me. It's great meeting new people, and I met Cats of Crypto in a space on X, and I appreciate him inviting me out here. And I was really happy to listen to Randy's story. I love what she's doing down there. It's great to see that people are building projects that mean a lot, and that's what my project is trying to do too. Is that we just want to make the Web3 community better, and whatever the love token can do, that's what we're going to do, and we're going to continue spreading this love. And thank you guys so much for having me.
No, absolutely, brother. And we are definitely going to give this narrative a huge push as well, because, mate, we believe in love, and I believe in love, guys. So make sure to show him some love and support. Give him a follow, as well as just get a little bit of supply, lock it in, put the key away, throw the key away, right? Uh, it's a security concept. He said it himself. It's gonna be a long-term project, so you're going to win every single year, right? Don't think of the short term. It's a long-term project. Thank you again, brother. And also to Randy, go ahead, love. Do you have any last word for our listeners and viewers?
Yes, yeah. I just want to say thank you to thanks for giving and get out there, because it's a tough one to talk about. People may not understand it, but I really appreciate all the questions and the time that you've given. And I do love the love token. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Hello.
Okay, here we got that. She broke up there a little bit. But
Yeah,
she's
no,
back.
that's fine. That's fine. Oh, I don't
So,
want to say.
what about you, Joker? What about the Turby bot? What about Turbo? What's going
Well,
on?
that's what I was gonna say. I want to give a huge shout out to my family core team. Right, we got King, we got Mr. B, Mark, and Rabbit. Guys, don't forget to follow Turbo on BSC. We are the first on BSC. Everyone know me as Joker. My name is Ronaldo. And everyone's Ray or wherever it is, Rene.
Ray. That's a street name, guys. Trust me, it's a street name.
But with that being said, I am fully doxxed. I own a business in real life. I've been running it for the last 5 years successfully. And with that being said, Turbo BSC is a long-term project, and fundamentally, we are building Turbo like a business. Priority is most important. Security is, all the socials are owned by me, from the website to the domain, to X account and so on. And the Telegram group is owned by King, and also the supply. We control the supply, guys. Okay, you just nothing to worry about it, and it is locked. Okay, and we're also going to be adding another was that 15% when it opens. So these are the things that we've secured for the first year of our project. And not only that, but we've also created a utility to funnel back some capital back into our ecosystem, which is the trending bot for BSC. All right. We can certainly give all the services from getting you live trending on BSC Live, Skeleton, Dex Screener, and Dex Tools. Okay. We can certainly give you a placement as well. Depending on how much capital are you going to put into the service, it's all up to you, right? We can certainly work with you and how much you've got to spend. And we're very we are right now the cheapest in the market. Okay, we know this because we are very up to date, and our bot is very organic. I mean, one of the best bot out there. We know this because we've tested it, and it gave us amazing results. Okay, it can generate amazing volume. So if you guys want to have any services for B&B, if you want your project on BSC or B&B that like to be seen live on the BSC skeleton and Dex Screener Dex tools live trending, come and see us. We can help you get there. Okay, for a small fee, obviously, right? Everything is a cost, and guess what? That generated capital that we created from the bot trending is going straight back into the turbo, right? And that's what we're going to do. We're not going to stop there. We also have it's already in play. Solana, Ethereum, and Base, and so on services. So, with that being said,
I'm gonna let that cat do the talking.
Yeah.
You know, he's gonna listen.
Listen.
We're not Cats of Crypto is not a meme coin or anything like that. It's a charity project. We
it's
all
a
know
utility.
that we make donations. I'm not gonna get into a long thing because I'm gonna put a video together and Joker's gonna put one together, and we're gonna do that here. We've got about 6 weeks to the Sydney Crypto Convention, which
Correct.
is part what the Big Bags Media is looking at. And so there's a couple different things going on there.
I will be attending to that.
Yes. So I want to give everybody a round of applause tonight for showing up, right? And, just keep putting it down, keep coming back, keep learning about these projects. That's all I can say. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to hit the end stream because I don't own a rug or a toupee. No, I lied. I owned a rug. I bought it in Afghanistan. It was. I was from Afghanistan. They made it.
You have to put it in there.
There you go. Anyway.
That was really.
There you go. I did buy it. I gave it to my wife when came home. Okay. Ironically, there's a whole thing there where she did the DNA testing and found out she was part Persian, which means that she's part Arab. And I told her there was her rug. And then, she was something else that she found out. But, that one's really too touchy. And, but that has to do with being, Sicilian in a sense, too. So I'm not going to get into that. We're not the DNA people here. So I'm just going to shut up and play.
Tell me why you won't give me some good steak. Tell me why you won't give me a cheesecake. Tell me why you never give me what I want. And I want a crust.